Everybody grab your cups because guess what? It's Free Your Mind Friday. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? Let's go.
Say I am unstoppable. Let me hear you say I am unstoppable. And let's all sing. Oh yeah. I heard that I would fail. Then I heard you won't prevail. Then I heard all the things that I can't do. And then you strength.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is time for Freedom Friday. I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
I am your co-host, Yolanda Langford, and you know what they call me, Lady Yo.
Lady Yo. Y'all, this is my Lady Yo.
Yes.
How are you? It's Friday.
It's Friday. We made it.
We made it.
Yes.
We made it.
I'm fabulous. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, I have my Cardi's in my cup. I'm drinking it black. No sugar, no cream. I'm excited because this weekend is my birthday.
It's your what?
It's my birthday. 55 all the way live. And let me tell you something, y'all. My affirmation word for today is thankful.
And that is a reason to be thankful. And we're thankful it's your birthday because we get to celebrate with you. I love
Yes.
celebrations.
What you sipping on, girl?
You know I'm sipping on that Caldy's dark roast, just like my sister here.
Well, I'm glad that you're going to celebrate with me. You know, you only turn 55 once, right?
Yes.
Only turned 55 once, but we made it to March. We're looking forward to spring. It's got to come eventually. But you know what else comes with spring?
You know what comes with spring's a little jazz, some beautiful weather. You know, we're ready for anything that helps us celebrate.
Yes, we are. And you know, we love all things jazz.
Well, speaking of jazz, we have our Vibrant Vibe in a Box musical guest, Hill Center for the Arts students, and they have with them Grammy-nominated Harvey Lockhart. He is the founder, executive, and artistic director.
Yes, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to speaking to him, you know, but later we got a lot of things coming up, you know, and people got to understand today is Friday, so it's a little different. It's our vibe in the box. So we got to catch the vibe first, don't we?
Oh, you know what? It's your birthday, and you can have whatever you like.
Oh my gosh, yes.
When we return, get ready to listen to the sounds of Hill Center for the Arts, Point of View Jazz Ensemble, featuring Asia Brantley and Alexis Adams.
Life is all about the journey. Life's curves, hitting the road fast or slow. Celebrations, anniversaries, and birthdays. Everything in life is about moving forward. Whatever direction you choose to go far, go in style. New or used, go with Fraser Automotive.
It's not about exact measurements or the perfect dice when it comes to cooking. Good food is about feeling, inspired food is about comfort, and pure food is about feeding the soul. You have to have soul to feed people right, so pull up a chair, take a taste, and let Pure Catering do the cooking. Visit Pure Catering Cafe STL at the Missouri Historical Society today.
Hello, my name is Harvey Lockhart,
Hello, I'm Asia Brantley.
and we're from Hill Center for the Arts. Keep watching the On Your Now show on the TV network.
There will be many other nights like this, and I'll be standing here, but someone other lips that I may kiss, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Though I may dream a million dreams, well, how will they come true if there will never ever be another you? There will be many other nights like this, and I'll be standing here with someone new. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring, but there will never be another you. There will be other lips that I may kiss, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Though I may dream a million dreams, well, how will they come true if there will never ever be, there will never ever be, there will never ever be another you?
What a vibe! We welcome back founder, executive, and artistic director for Hill Center for the Arts, Harvey Lockhart, and Cardinal Ritter Sr., class of 22 valedictorian Asia Brantley. Thank you so much for vibing with us. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
What's in your cup, sister?
So this morning I'm drinking my nice lemon tea. You gotta have the lemon tea. And then as a singer too, you know, it really helps with the voice. So
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You know, I was saying absolutely like I know, like I said, girl, you know I can't sing.
What about you, Harvey?
Just some coffee. That's it. You know.
Well, coffee gets us started now. Don't
right.
say just some coffee.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little jittery this morning.
But we're going to take all those jitters away because we are going to talk to both of you about all that you have going on. Now, Asia, she did say you were valedictorian, so I got to say congratulations.
Yes,
We feel like the
yes.
proud aunties just sitting across from you. Well, you know, we know you have a beautiful voice and you have blessed us with your beautiful voice. How did you get in contact, or how did you start with the Hill Center for the Arts?
So it wasn't intentional actually. So I remember it was after 8th grade, it was my summer, and I was looking for things to do. And I remember my director at the time, she had kind of, you know, told me like, hey, you know, there's this jazz camp. I mean, I didn't even really know what jazz was. I wasn't really into jazz, but she's like, there's this camp if you want to go. And I was like, of course, like I need something to do. So I was like, hey, you know, I'll go to the camp. And then next thing you know, it's, you know, about a week later and I'm in the camp. And I just remember getting there and it was amazing. You know, like I'd never been in that atmosphere before. And, you know, everyone was just, you know, so homey and, you know, super just comfortable with each other and just playing and stuff. And I'm like, wow, like I don't want this to end.
Wait a minute, but listening to your performance, did you know you had a gift? Do you sing in the bathroom? How did you know? It's like the voice. Like when did you find that?
So
voice?
I didn't really know I had a voice until about 8th grade. And even then I didn't know. So I remember when I was in 8th grade, like we had got a new choir director, and you know, everyone's like, oh, Asia can sing, Asia can sing. So then he's like, okay, well, where's Asia?
Sing, Asia! Sing, Asia!
So then they, it was actually during lunch, and they had pulled me over to the choir room. And so, you know, I kind of, you know, sang a little bit. And he was like, you're going to be in the concert. So
I love it.
that was the first time I'd ever performed. It was a school concert. And then after that, when I had registered for, you know, Mr. Lockhart's camp, you know, I went in as like a vocalist as well as, you know, a trumpet player. So then I was doing both.
Oh, hold on. She threw that in as well as the trumpet player. You know, multi-talented. I love it, love it, love it.
Mr. Lockhart, you know, you started the Hill Center for the Arts. Please talk to us about the integrity of art education in our community. Why is this so important?
It's very important, especially for students like Asia. You know, she just told us she needed something to do. And there's so many of our students, so many of our children that need something to do because we as parents, we're busy. You know, sometimes the students that I work with, a lot of their parents have to work 2 and 3 jobs. So it's like, man, the students are home, they're not doing anything. And then when you're not doing anything, there's a lot of
well, you know what they say, idle time.
Yes,
idle
the
time.
devil's workshop.
So we're trying our best to give those students another option.
You're doing it.
Yes, indeed.
And we want it to be a quality option. So our mission is to make quality arts programming accessible to all students, especially those of urban communities. And we've been doing that since 2015 is when our organization was founded. In 2016, we've had our 501c3 since then. But the work has been going on, for a long time.
Doing the work. We always say out there in the community doing the work.
Doing the work.
We could just tell from this talented young lady that you are doing the work and that there are talented young people out there, and it's so nice for them to have somewhere to land.
Yeah.
Definitely. So tell me how you connected the Hill Center for the Arts with the Kranzberg Arts Foundation.
Well, that was a great opportunity that I learned about, really. The founder, Nancy Kranzberg, back in 2017, I won the award of being Art Educator of the Year through the Arts and Education Council. And that's when I met so many wonderful people in our city that are really trying to make a difference through the arts.
Yes.
And I met Nancy Kranzberg, and I found out about their organization. And at the time, they were just starting out themselves with this new incubation that they were going to do. And the vision for it was to be able to have an arts incubator where, young arts organizations like ourselves and also young artists, who are trying to, have a stepping ground or a solid foundation to build their career or have more sustainability, they were going to give them an opportunity, the infrastructure in which they can do that. So the Kranzberg Arts Foundation gives us heavily subsidized space to run our programs. And it's been a long road, and they've been growing with us, and we've been growing with them. And they've been just a joy to work with and just to have in our corner. So we are located now at 3617 Grandel Square.
Yes.
They've purchased one of the old mansions.
It's beautiful.
It's called the Hanson House. They renamed it. It's called the Hanson House. It's right across the street from the Dark Room or the Grandel Theater. It used to be the Black Rep. It's right across the street from there. We're on the 3rd floor, so we have a space that they allow us to occupy.
Yes, and
we have a home.
It's a good space. Speaking of space, it's something to have. I call it a sacred space to really hone in on your gifts. Mm-hmm. We know you're a senior this year.
Right.
You just got accepted, and you have a full ride to where?
Wash U.
That deserves some snaps. Yes, congratulations.
Yes. I'm a therapist, and I also think music therapy is so healing. Mm-hmm. But for you to be a senior, a lot of our students are going through so much in the midst of the pandemic, and you have so many gifts. What balances you? How do you balance everything?
I would say dedication is definitely a part of it. When you understand your priorities and what it is that you're trying to get done, it's easier to, I have to get this done. I know I have, this amount of time to get it done, so I'm going to get it done within that time. And so, typically a day, I wake up in the morning for school, and then after that, I do, have rehearsal with Mr. Lockhart Mondays and Tuesdays. And sometimes we have time in between then to get work done. So I'm typically, trying to get some work done.
Absolutely.
And I can focus on rehearsal. And then after that, go home, do more work, practice. And then for the rest of the week, typically I'm going to work after school. So I'll, have school, have a little time to go home, maybe get some work done, eat something. Then I'm going to work. Coming back home.
You said, and going to work?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
This is on days when I don't have rehearsal. And so it's really just, when you have the time, fit something in there that you can.
There you go.
And, just understanding that, time is your most valuable asset, so you don't want to waste it. So you want to, do as much as you can with your time.
And that's how she became the valedictorian.
You don't want to waste it. She doesn't waste it.
Well, Harvey, I want to know, how can the community get involved with the arts? How can our community say, hey, I want to support, I want to get involved, I have a kid that you just might like?
Yeah, I think that's a loaded question. But what I know about St. Louis, I'm not from St. Louis, by the way. I'm from
We're
Miami.
314-ish, you and I.
314-ish,
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I've been here 12 years now. I'm from Miami, Florida originally. And what I noticed about St. Louis, especially on the art scene, is there's so many arts organizations. Everybody is doing great work in their area. So to answer that question in as quickly as possible, I would say find an arts organization that best represents you, and that's going to challenge the growth of you, yourself, or your children. And not only don't just send your child, but get involved with that arts organization. Help it plant roots in the community that is serving, serve on their board. I mean, do all of the above, because the work, I mean, just from my point of view, it's a lot of work, a lot of behind the scenes. And when you don't have support from the community to help you do the work, you end up doing everything by yourself. And that is a challenge, and it's a disservice to the students that the organization is trying to serve, because when the leader has to run the behind the scenes stuff,
everything,
in addition to the work.
We know a little bit about that sometimes.
Oh my goodness, it's a lot. So I would say get involved, support, help them do everything that they need to do, and especially if they're providing the service that you don't have to pay for.
Yeah,
get involved.
That's key.
That's big.
And you know what? It's worth it. Everything that you're doing. I know that you make it look easy, but you've been doing this ever since. Well, you were a student. You played the saxophone. You're a musician.
Well, you know, also that little birdie said Grammy nominated.
Yes.
Would that be you, darling?
Well, Grammy nominated music educator, because a student nominated me. You know, they really valued the work that I was doing, and they wanted the world to know about it. So I'm grateful to that student.
Yes, the world needs to know.
Absolutely.
You know, speaking of what the world needs to know, we want to know your affirmation word for today.
Well, I was struggling with that for a while. I usually say, I always tell my students be intentional, but today I thought about, just the word heal itself. Heal happens to be my initials. That's kind of where it came from, but our acronym actually means holistically educating arts leaders.
Like that. That's a snapper. Yes. That's a snapper. Yes.
Yeah. So I think just with everything that our society needs and our community needs, I think healing is something that we all could do, but it's a choice that you have to make. You have to choose to go out and make something better.
You're right.
So I choose to heal through the arts, and that's kind of what our mission is. That's what our focus is, and I challenge everyone to do the same thing within your giftings that God has gifted you with. So go and do your part.
Asia, what about you?
I would definitely have to be worthy. Just reminding myself that everything I'm doing, is worth it, and that, to continue to do it, because, it's all going to pay off in the end.
Oh, girl, yes, it is. We already see the writing on the wall. I can just see your name up in lights. Just remember your aunties.
Tell us, how do we stay connected?
Okay, well, you can follow us on our social media platforms at Heal Center for the Arts. We're on Facebook and also Instagram at that handle, and YouTube.
That's right.
Asia is our student administrator, so she does this all the time.
One more talent.
And we also have a website, healcenterforthearts.org. And we didn't mention, we have several programs, but if you go on our YouTube page, you can see our podcast, and you can also see it, I think it's on every podcast platform, iTunes, Spotify.
Get it. Yes.
So all of those,
They are busy. Yeah, well, you know what? We thank you both for saying yes to us. We're going to continue to let that healing process continue to grow. Everything that you do, much success. When we return, get ready for the Own Your Now flow.
About physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars. Really tall. I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands? Yes. You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
I wanted to do this project because I am obsessed with Black historical figures and the documentaries of them. And what I noticed was there was a gap in those stories. My thought was to choose 3 Black women from 3 different eras. So I chose these 8 amazing women from St. Louis. And when I say they brought it, they absolutely brought it. I highlighted Erica Huggins, Leontine Price, and Florence Mills. I want this project to show people that as Black women on the inside of creating something like this, we can collectively collaborate, be effective, and honor our people that came before us. And then on the other end, I want people to know who these women are.
My friends and I made this for you.
Now it is time for our On Your Now flow. We want to thank Harvey Lockhart and the Point of View Jazz Ensemble for vibing with us. They were absolutely amazing, weren't they?
Beautiful voice. Oh my goodness,
Yes.
and she's in high school.
She is. And that pianist, I think that she's also an instructor.
Yes, she was a former student of Harvey, so she is continuing to be a part of this great ensemble.
Yes, she is. So you know what? You guys got to visit them for more information. Make sure you check the website below. But I got to ask you, Lady O, today has just been great. What is your affirmation word for today?
Only one word: friendship.
Oh, friendship.
You know, it's my friend's birthday.
Yes.
You know, we get to celebrate you, and I'm thankful for our friendship. You know, we have a work relationship and a relationship outside of work. So our overall friendship, I'm thankful for.
I'm thankful as well. I really am. And you know, I just want to say that today has been great just to have those young women sing and play and us focus on art. We have to understand the value of what it looks like when you know that you are worthy. Because when you know you are worthy, then you can be thankful for all the things that, you know, God has gifted you with. It's time for us to heal, for us to holistically educate the arts so that we can create leaders for the future. And when we do that, we understand that friendship is going to last forever because we got this thing, don't we?
Yes.
Until next time, you guys make sure that you keep your cups full.
Go out and create some vibrant vibes. Keep sipping peace, love, and positivity.
And remember, tomorrow isn't promised, so own your now.
Birthday girl.
I heard that I would fail. Then I heard you won't prevail. Then I heard all the things that I can't do. And then your strength arose in me and said, fight through.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day. He's an incredible companion and my best friend.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, you know, it's gonna be cool.
When I retired from the Navy, I found myself on a void in my life that had been filled by the people that I served with. Tommy really brought an important factor to my life. I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it.
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.